Daytona, and we are back in the K5 Championship for week number 2, still at Daytona, but as you can see, it is the Daytona infield short course. Very, very tight, fast, high speed, but flat track that is quite a lot of fun for little cars like this. I remember I used to race the Spec Racer Ford here a lot back in the day. But this is new Daytona, so the surface is a little bit different. And a little bit more guide about where you're going, except when you get to the final corner, there's just no marking or anything, especially for the pit road entry. And we'll be using pit road entry during the race with the competition cautions at around 15 minutes and 30 minutes. But we got a big field again, just week 2. I was pretty mid in practice. I started off, I was like 7th, and then I just kept falling. Just 46.1 is best I could do in my practice by myself. I didn't do that many laps, but I did manage to get down to like a 45.8. But as you can see there, that wouldn't have made much of a difference. Top 35 from qualifying, move on to the feature just like last week. We'll try and get right in there. I don't want to mess with a heat race having to transfer in. Big thing with this combo is going to be right front lockup. I was locking up the right front pretty significantly, especially into that first horseshoe there. And on new tires it likes to slide around, so you gotta be careful with that. And shifting is a thing with these that you got to be aware of. And I was starting right at the end of practice to have trouble shifting it at all.
Green, green, green.
Okay, that was bad. Hopefully that doesn't
Here comes your first time lap.
negate my lap, since that's the finish line right there. But it doesn't matter because we completely blow turn 1. Ooh! Need a turn 2, or need a lap 2. That was no good. We'll try and be decent the rest of this lap so we can at least have a banker. I don't think we got a 1x there after the line. Yeah, slow into there. But this corner is mostly just about getting a good exit, but then I kept missing a shift there. I hadn't done that at all until like the very end of practice. I don't know what's going on there. So that was not a good lap.
One more lap.
.46.8. It's pretty bad. But we're going to gain a lot right here. And if we can manage to not miss a shift in the next corner, or the next horseshoe, or whatever it's called, international horseshoe, one of them. Already up a second. Need to be a little bit more patient on the upshifts. Okay, perfect. Well, not perfect, but not terrible like last time. We're going to gain a 1.5 seconds here, it looks like. If we can keep it straight and not get a 1x. Not get a 1x. Oh, you idiot. 45.9.
Checkered.
Dang it. And we're going to be in the heat race. Oh, that's frustrating. Man, if that first lap, that wasn't even 46.4 or 46.8. I thought it was we did a 47.4. So, we're in the heat race. But we have a chance to race our way in, but we're going to be starting pretty much dead last, it looks like. Oh, that is frustrating. We had one little tiny corner left to not get a 1x, and we got across the line, but we're just carrying so much speed through there, and if you put any amount of wheel input into it in that section, it just wants to snap loose, and I didn't want it to snap out to the grass on the other side. So I tried to keep it tight. But that didn't work. Oh, that was going to be a 45.9. That was going to put us, I mean, top 10. Well, not top 10, top 20. Oh well. We'll try and race our way in, and if not, I guess this will be a short one. That wouldn't be nice. I'd like to get a race. 46.9 is the cutoff. We're way past that. Man, we're not even going to be starting close to the top 5. We're going to really need... I did not want to put myself in this situation, and had we not gotten a 1X there, we wouldn't have been in, but that's the danger road racing, especially at a track like this. We're very flat, and the racing surface is not that wide. But we put ourselves in the situation we're going to have to get a good run in the heat. We're going to be starting in the back of it. That is not going to be nice. Oh, man. We're starting 8th. We got to make up 3 spots. Can we make up 3 spots? 2 people have left. Daniel jumped out of here before it started. Kyle is up on pole for the heat. We've got to make it. Starting 8th here. We got to get to 5th.
Man, we're going green next time by.
We've only got 3 laps to do it.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Pit road is closed.
And we're going to be starting on the outside for turn 1. So
716.
You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
this is probably not going to be good. I did not want to put myself in this situation. We just got to hope for the best here. I'm not going to dump anybody for the transfer spot. We're not going to do anything stupid like that. Try and get it there cleanly. And it's starting to stutter, so great timing for everyone. Just awesome timing. Look at this. 40 FPS. Oh, please clear up before we take the green. Maybe I'm not meant to make this race. Maybe that's what I'm seeing here. That's what the universe is saying. Get to a chance where we can race in, and computer says, nope, not happening. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. I mean, I can barely see. It's stuttering so bad. Okay, now it's cleared. Maybe it'll stay that way, or maybe it'll start stuttering again. I don't know. We gotta try and do our best here.
Get ready.
I was feeling pretty quick in traffic in practice, so I think we're going to be not in terrible shape. I did not really want to be starting the outside row here. When are we taking the green?
Green flag, green flag.
I guess right now, and we are not going on this lane. I am in the middle.
Car on your left.
Which I really don't want to be.
Stay right. You got one on your left. You're too wide there.
Well, this is going to be tough. We got a bunch of traffic in front of us.
Still there. Hold your line.
I just have nowhere to go.
You're on the left. Car on your
Oh,
left.
James is going off.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, we hit a shift. This will be my first time going too wide through this section.
Stay right.
Don't know how this is going to work.
Still there. Still there.
We survived it.
3 wide, you're on the right. Alright, man. 2 to go. Car on your left. You're
Oh
2 wide
my
there.
gosh.
3 wide,
Oh,
you're in the middle.
didn't
Car on your
turn.
left. You're 2
That could have been
wide
my
there.
fault.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
A little bit. Looks like we survived. Sorry.
Clear on the left.
Whoever dove it up the middle there, though, completely missed it. Must have been Kyle. I think we might be top 5 now, though. Man, that was dangerous. That was a bad corner. I saw that guy flying up the middle, and that's
One more lap to go.
took my attention away from my braking marker. I might have missed it anyway, but I was really distracted with that.
You're 4th place.
We are in 4th, so we have made the race at this point, unless we get involved in something or get past a couple times. Just need to keep it smooth.
Car on your left.
Oh
Clear on the
man.
left.
Kevin, I'm gonna give it to you
Car
right
on your
here.
left. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Thank you to James there. Oh, and they're making contact behind. Nicholas maybe got sent there, I don't know. He was the one who we got into, I think. I wanted him to make it. That's unfortunate. Looks like we're going to transfer in. That was very scary. Oh my lord. Little excitement before we even get to the main race here.
Again, I was gonna try to race you.
There you go, man. Good job.
Yeah, that's
driver.
fine, thanks. Oh man. That was very intense. Let's take a look at that replay.
Turn one is gonna take some patience.
Yeah, no kidding. Unfortunate for Nicholas. He was in it until the very last lap there. But we were just stuck in traffic on the first lap. James goes off there a little bit, but he gets back on track. And we're kind of just all getting stacked up with these really sharp corners. And I get it loose there. And then this is my first time going too wide through this section where there's really no marking and it's very, very tough, high speed, and it's easy to get loose. But we do a pretty good job, I think. I clip it pretty hard there, but James is keeping it smooth, and then I think that's Kyle going up the middle, and I see him, and I just completely miss. I'm trying to get it to turn, We make a little contact with Nicholas, but that just gets us going back straight. He keeps it on track, so we don't really lose anything, and he doesn't really lose anything there. And that makes us into top 5. Didn't want to push anybody out of the way. I didn't try to at all there, and thankfully he was able to keep going. I wish he would have been able to make it there. That was close. Let's go around one time and see where our pit box is. Man, that was intense. If the whole 45 laps is going to be like that, then we are going to have one heck of a race. And now we're stuttering again. At least it didn't stutter during the race. I love having constant, never-ending hardware problems and issues all the time.
Sorry, Brandon, didn't mean to bother you there.
The one game I play that has constant problems.
All good.
Alright, we'll come down pit road here. I'll see if I can remember which of these roads to take. It's got to be this first one right here with the 2 cones that look like it's blocking it, but you got to go to the right of them. Very confusing. And then pit road starts right here. And we are starting towards the rear, so we'll be right here. And I did a 4-tire stop in practice. It took about 20 seconds, so keep that in mind for the yellows. Should be able to do it without going a lap down for sure. And I think we're going to want tires. We locked them up pretty bad there. I should have looked at the tires after the heat. It's going to be really tough to not lock them up. I mean, if you miss a corner entry a little bit, especially for turn 1, the right front just stops working completely and just starts sliding. But here we go. Gonna do our best with this. Hopefully it won't stutter too bad, but we got 45 minutes. Top 20 invert, but we are not in the top 20 this time. We are starting 38th out of 40. But at least we made the field. We got second at the big track, Daytona, last week. And we're starting
All right, man, we're going green next
3
time.
cars ahead of
We
last
got to line up on the left side here.
this week. But we're still in the money-making race.
Pit road is closed. We expect to
And
be
by
quality
money-making,
for
I
the
mean
podium.
points. We can still make points. We'll just try and salvage the best we can here and do what we can to keep it on track. See if we can save some tires. Try and not run over anybody.
Good luck, everybody.
If we do make
Everybody be
contact,
patient.
if there's a
Have
wreck
good
in
one.
front of us that we can't miss, thankfully these cars are really sturdy.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. Have a fun race.
Should be able to get going.
How am I starting third?
So 20 car inversion.
Oh no. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that got me last week. I started second,
Let's all apologize to each other now.
but then I finished
I'm
second.
sorry.
So that was fun.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna be completely knocked somebody out, so I'm sorry in advance.
Got Bryce and Chad there starting to our right.
Canadians in here.
Zachary starting just ahead of us.
I'm sorry.
James starting behind us.
I apologize for absolutely
Matthew.
nothing.
Catch the 30 car. Catch the 95
Good luck,
car.
guys.
Catch the
Let's just keep it on track. We got 45 minutes, 2 competition
Good one. Let's have a
cautions.
good one.
First segment, I just want to keep it on track, be nice and safe. Let's not take any unnecessary risks.
Success.
And that's where I'm thinking.
My thoughts exactly.
Somebody's already gone off.
I refuse to be sorry. You won't hit the same race button I did. You know what you're doing.
I'm not in here with you. You're in here with
Catch
me.
the 35 car.
Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. Everybody was ready for that checkup.
Get ready.
And hopefully the couple people behind me are going to be patient here because I'm not going to be going super aggressive. Just going to be trying to hit my braking markers, make it into the corners without sliding. See what we can do with that. The green comes out pretty late, it seems like.
Green flag, green flag.
Ooh, big traffic here. We're just going to have to wait. That's all we're going to have to do here. Or all we're going to be able to do.
Car on your right. Still there? Hold your line.
Inside's stacked way up because of how sharp the corner is. We got a slow car somewhere, yellow.
On the right.
A couple people have spun off to the
All
right.
clear, all clear.
Looks like we're being okay. We can get to the right. Follow Bryce forward maybe a little bit.
Got one on your left.
Just gotta find some empty track. Don't really get to pick your line right now.
Got one on your left. All clear.
Somebody
all clear.
drove into the grass there. We'll stick it behind Bryce for now. I don't really want to be too wide through this corner. That's pretty dangerous. Oop, cutting that a little sharp.
Got one on your left. 3 wide, you're on the right.
Oop,
Car on
3
your
wide.
left. 2 wide there.
Let's keep it nice and
Two
close
wide
to
there.
the
All clear, all clear.
yellow rumble strips. And we survived that. Past Bryce. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a dive bomb. I wasn't trying really to get to his inside or anything.
There's an incident ahead.
More incidents ahead. I don't see anything. Oh, somebody's in the grass to the right here. Can't tell who that is. We gained a few spots this lap. We'll see where we are in the running order. Oh, they're making contact. They're both going to the grass. So that guy's spinning back.
On your right. They left.
Oh, hi, Mark.
They left.
You just can't stay away from each other.
There's an incident behind.
All
James
clear,
gonna
all
get past us there.
You got it
I was being real careful with the contact that happened. That's fine there.
My dominoes from my other job.
And we'll settle into a little groove here. We're in 30th. 31st now, I guess. After James got back around us. So far, so good, though. We're clean.
The car in P1 just set the pass.
Sorry there, 45.
45.926. Car 73.
Ooh, big wreck up ahead. On the left, that's Billy, unfortunately.
Lap of the session.
You've got a slow
We
car
got
on the
more
right.
contact.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh, big wreck to the left. Just go to the right.
Got one on your
Oh,
left.
this is...
3 wide, you're in the middle.
They're just exploding all around us. Now we're clear, I believe. Yeesh.
Slow car on the west.
Just trying to keep it safe. That seems to be working. Ty, right ahead of us, was in 12th last lap. He's
The car in P
must have had some contact. We've been pretty dang lucky so far. We've had a lot of contact around us, but we've managed to avoid it. Now, if we do a good job of taking care of the tires, that guy just spun. Like I feel like we are, so far. Do we just stay out the first caution? And then pit the second caution? I don't know. Maybe we pit the first caution and see what tire wear looks like. And then maybe not pit the last caution. Fuel-wise, I have no clue. I've not looked at that at all. Do we just want to fill it up? That's about what it was for Daytona. We took a little bit less than that and managed to make it.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We got Brandon here now.
Car on your left. Stay right. Still there? Hold the line.
We pass him. We got Mark just to our left here.
Stay right.
Try not to drive it into the grass if we can.
Stay right.
Whoops.
Keep right there.
See if I can put it in the right gear.
The leader just did on 40.
We could have passed him had I been able to shift it into second correctly. Now we're going to be too wide through here. It's going to be dangerous. Let's try and be careful.
All clear, all clear.
Alright, we're good. We were both being really careful with that. That was not good of me to mess up shifting there. We could have gotten single file before that corner probably and put
The car in
Sorry,
P,
Warren.
ourselves in a much better spot there.
fastest lap.
45.668.
Originally it didn't get down into second, so I shifted down again, and that shifted it to first, then jumped it sideways last time. So then I had to quickly shift back up into second, which got us all screwed up. We're doing okay though. Okay. Almost spinning off the track.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
And that was our fastest lap of the race because we weren't half throttle around the whole thing. We got Warren behind us now. Looking pretty quick. Alan ahead of us. We are in 23rd.
Telling you, all my downshift's wrong.
Made up quite a few spots, which is nice. Warren's looking really quick behind us. We need to try and catch up to this group if we can. I don't want to push too hard and wreck myself. He's got a little gap behind him to Brandon, so if he gets here, we might just let him go. But we're about to be in heavy traffic, it looks like. Again.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Car on your left.
Get to the right of Alan.
Stay right. Still there.
We're going to be in good position for the next horseshoe. If we can get the kink right.
Still there. Still there.
Okay, we got the shift.
All clear, all clear.
We make the pass. And I'm feeling pretty good. Nice and patient here. Oh, sorry. Gosh dang it, sorry.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Well, that was terrible.
You're good.
Couldn't see the braking marker. Gosh dang it. I did not mean to do that at all. Oh, that feels terrible. Now I want to pull it in and quit. Couldn't see the brake marker. I was too focused on his rear end like a idiot road racer, or not road racer, I mean. Thought maybe I could outbrake him into the corner, and I just stayed right behind him. That was terrible. Yeah, we'll keep it going, I guess.
Got one on your left.
I am not a road
Keep right
racer.
there.
I've proved that
Clear on the left.
many times.
My frame rate is not happy.
But that was one of my goals, not run into anybody, and I just completely wrecked him. Very bad.
Oh no, I got caught in neutral.
Very bad move. Him being right in front of me, I should have lifted way earlier. Warren's moving up quick. We're almost top 20 now.
Sorry, I got pushy.
Let's not run into anybody else, shall we? Hopefully he was able to keep it going. He can get caught back up with the caution. I hope he's not too damaged. I mean, he
Dude,
hit
I'm
nose
sorry.
first into the Armco.
Bounced off the wall.
Got a yellow ahead.
I mean, you actually forced it in there, but whatever.
Go right.
Mark, apparently.
Car on your left. All clear, all clear.
Oh, that's my race.
We blew that corner a little bit. Can't get it in gear. Got Matthew just behind us. I see Nick up ahead. And now I need to sneeze. But I don't think the headset button for muting is working, so I'm going to try and not sneeze.
Good job, man. You're up in the top 20 now.
20th. Got Cade just in front of us. See if we can set up a pass. I don't know how we're going to. Just hopefully we won't run into him. He's keeping it pretty consistent, though he did get pretty sideways there. He might have been in the wrong gear.
Car on your left.
He might have missed a shift or something because we just
All clear.
blew
all
past
clear.
him there. Or he might have been letting us go. One of those. And we're missing this. Let me give that spot right back to him almost. That was not good on the tires. Back to having Zachary just in front of us. Warren's really flying. He's about to go up and pass Nick. There I go, missing that shift there again. Kills our momentum out of this corner. Luckily, we've got space behind us.
Sean. All good.
I am not good through that section. Everybody's missing the corner here. Zachary might be going off.
Got one on your left. We have a car stopped on the left. All clear, all clear.
Devin has parked it there.
Yeah, you can go by going into that difficult section.
Appreciate it. Sorry, Philip. I got stuck in neutral again.
Yeah, shifting is not easy with these. I can do it a couple times a race, like for maybe one start. But having to do it the whole time is kind of difficult. And cut that a little bit, couldn't see. He went wide a little bit. Let's make sure we don't push up into him.
All right, man. Caution is
And
out.
we get a yellow.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Well, 30 minutes left. Pretty much double that is the amount of laps. Double the amount of laps we just did is how much we got left.
Catch the
So 34. Oh, gotta slow down here. Zachary did not slow down. Cautions on road courses just really throw you for a loop because you still got to slow down massively for the corners, and you start pacing, you feel like you're not going that fast, but you're carrying more speed than the corner can take still. Do we put fuel into it? 34 laps from here would take us to lap 51. We'll put a little bit of fuel left into it. Everyone behind us is going off.
Fields in the second horseshoe.
We'll put a little bit in it. We don't need to put too much. We'll put
Oh, that. What's happening?
4 gallons into it, I guess. I think that'll be enough. If it's not going to be, we can pit. We definitely need to take 4 tires, though. I can't keep up with these guys trying to pace here. Nick is not pitting. Alright, we're not pitting either then.
Trying not to start neutral this time.
I'll get some track position. That was kind of one of my plan, or I wanted my plan to be anyway. But I didn't think I saved enough tire there, but I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be alright. Couldn't let Nick get too far ahead. Now, who did we run into? It was Jake. I hope he's still going. Let's see if I can find. Jake Martin's in the 51. I think it was him. He's in 28th now. I hope he's able to recover. I don't know what spot we were in. We were close to the top 20 or maybe in the top 20. That was such a bad mistake. Such a bad mistake by me. I really did not want to do that. But like I said, these cars are tanks, so hopefully he didn't have too much damage from that. I mean, I spun him directly nose first into the wall, but seems like based on the F3 there, he was able to keep it going. Double file restarts will be starting on the right for the first corner. So that is nice. Kale looks like he's up front. He will get a bonus point for leading lap. First time racing with him, I think, in the league. Or first time he's raced in the league, I should say. I think, anyway. That was an intense first run, and we didn't really ever get spread out that much. And we're going to be right back in the thick of it now with the restart. Got to be prepared to slow down for turn 1. We're going to be entering it in a weird speed. So the braking marker's not going to be...
Did he make these single file restarts?
Exactly. Should be double file.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, we got to line up on the right side.
Alright. We'll pit second caution, I guess. We should have done the opposite. We should have pit this one and then stayed out the next one.
Looks like double file.
But we didn't. We'll see how it works out. We may not need to pit at all, but tires probably would be nice. We're going to be in good position to pass Nick for the horseshoe. That 15 minutes flew by. I mean, flew by. I thought we had plenty of time left. I was just starting to get settled in. Let's try and get a decent start here. We got Warren just ahead of us.
8 cars in.
Jacob. And Kale on the front.
Green flag,
Oh.
green flag. You're in 5th place.
I thought he was going.
Leader just did a
24.344. Car on your left. Keep
We didn't wreck him.
Three wide, you're on
Oh,
the
this is a huge
Three
mess
wide,
right
you're
here.
in the middle.
Sorry about that.
clear, 2 wide.
Clear on the left. Got one on
Get
your
around
right.
Warren. He must have missed a shift.
Stay left. All clear, all clear.
Tires are not feeling good so far. Oh, stop missing a shift there. Why do I keep missing that shift? Got Sean just behind us. And we just cut that significantly.
You're in 3rd place.
And we are all over the place. We are not looking very good.
Good job. The next car is the leader. Car on your right. Keep left.
We'll just let Sean go by us here. He's got, maybe has new tires, I don't know, but he's definitely quicker than we are.
Clear on the right.
Roger. Car in the middle, car in the middle.
Thanks.
Alright. We'll see if we can keep ahead of Warren. Not sure that's going to be possible either, but I don't think we got anything for these front guys. I am just sloppy all over the place. Really not looking good. Just trying to hold it together, and I'm just driving way over my head.
I assume I can't get a black clear. We're getting shoved across the racetrack. Oh, you can't hear me.
I don't think so. That happened to me. I'm just kind of riding around now.
Cool. Glad my race is over.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Got one on your
Oh,
right.
I got a
Warren
pit.
and Chris
Still there?
really fast behind us.
Stay left.
At least we shifted into the third
All
that
clear,
time.
all clear.
We were able to hold him off. But he's definitely looking quicker, and he's outbraking me massively for turn 1. Apparently Chris got around him as well. Hey, we actually shifted at that time. I think my problem for this corner is that I've been trying to carry too much speed, which is causing me to push wide, which is losing me a lot of time.
You're doing real good. Keep hitting your mark.
Could never get it into second gear, and now we're going way off the back end of the corner. Oh, I am a mess. Just an absolute mess.
Got one on your right. Stay left. All
I'm
clear,
having
all
so
clear.
much trouble getting it to shift now. It's crazy. Luckily we didn't miss one there, because that probably would have put us too wide for this section. Oh, somebody coming out of the pits at the worst spot.
The leader just did a
46.295.
That was scary.
Got one on your right.
I think we're seeing a lot of new tires come through here.
Stay left.
I'm not going to give it to him because he's got traffic behind him, but I'm not going to fight him once he gets
Still
here.
there.
Or once he gets around us, I mean.
All clear, all clear. Got one on your right.
Well, I thought we could duck in behind
Clear
him,
on the
but
right.
apparently not. Alright. Falling back. That's alright. As long as we're keeping it on the track and not wrecking anybody else.
Sorry about that.
Definitely feel like we've lost a lot of grip
Got one on your right.
on exit and through the center.
All clear, all clear.
They make a
Clear
bunch
on
of
the right.
contact ahead of us.
Sorry.
Kale
Got one on your right.
got shoved out a little bit, unfortunately, for him. I'm just losing a lot of turning ability, which I guess is the tires. Probably should have stopped. Maybe we should have stopped both cautions. But you might see everyone come back down again. So if that's the case, then it should have worked out because we gained a bunch of track position. Supposedly.
Car 31
Has taken the lead.
Actually pulling away from Kale right now, which is surprising as well. Oh, turn, you stupid thing. We're fine. Wishing I had those tires.
20 minutes to go.
Next caution should be soon. 5 minutes. That'll give us a chance. That felt decent. Maybe? I don't know. I've got no clue, but we're in 7th and we're holding it okay. By the look of it.
car stopped ahead.
These guys are drifting. Ty there, sideways through that whole corner. Devin is off the track again, unfortunately.
Sorry about that, man. Hit neutral.
What am I doing? Trying not to push out too wide and clip that wall or something. And we end up underdriving it massively. Just definitely not very good. And I don't really know what I'm doing. That's the key takeaway from this one. Oh man. I got like no forward bite out of the corner. The front end just seems like it isn't completely lost contact with the ground.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution
Thankfully,
is out. Line up single file.
we get a yellow to stop our misery.
It's the 37 car.
So I'm going to get up here and try and stay caught up with the field. And maybe if we pit, we can have an advantage and be able to get out before some people get all the way in their pit box or something. So we're just going to take these corners basically like we would while we're driving. Let's make sure we can... We don't need to add any fuel, it looks like. Should I go ahead and add those 4 gallons? I don't know. Make it looser. Maybe that's what we need. We can do another 34 laps is what it's saying, and I don't think we're getting to lap 60, so I'm just going to turn fuel off. We'll be fine.
Sorry about this, Ruben.
We got one less pace lap this caution, he said. since he's on the All Teams channel, not everyone can see it if they don't have it enabled, and I don't think it's enabled by default. Alright, let's pit. I'm taking 4. See what the damage is. Do we have any car damage?
Fine. No damage to report.
We do not, thankfully.
Pit road is now open.
Looks like everybody's pitting. Nope, a couple people staying out. I'm gonna pit.
Pit box
It's not
is early.
speed
Be
either
ready.
because this is a very easy place to speed at. Into the box. 90, 92, 85 on the left front. Okay. Few people stayed out. Looks like the majority is coming to pit road though, which is good. Oh, Kale is out. He must be damaged.
That's it. Go.
That's unfortunate for him. Don't speed.
Be mindful. You only have one set of tires remaining.
Line up single file. Heads up.
Come out right behind
32
Ryan. We'll
car.
see where we
Heads up,
cross the line
32
there.
car.
14th. And I think we were in 7th, so 7 people stay out maybe, or maybe we lost a few
Heads up,
spots on pit
32
road.
car.
Nick pit that time as well. I want to see where Jake is at. Hopefully he's doing okay. He might be a lap down in 31st. Man, I feel terrible. Feel terrible.
Heads up, 18.
I hate ruining people's races, especially in a race like this where it's all just for fun. And just a stupid mistake that I know I shouldn't be making. We'll apologize again to him after the race. I'll go back and look and make sure that's who it was that I ran into. I think it is.
Alright, man, we got to line up on the left side here. Heads up, 31 car.
I'm slow on the right. Come on.
We're going to be starting on the left side this time since we're in 14th. And it's going to be messy in front of us. Just got to keep it smooth, keep it straight. We're only going to have about 13 and a half minutes left in this thing. This race has just flown by. Like, we are so occupied. There's so much stuff going on that it just doesn't seem like there's any lull or time to relax in the race itself.
Get ready. The pace car is in.
Try and get a decent start here. Nick might be able to get around us since he's on the inside there for the first corner. He's a couple rows back, but we're kind of spread out here.
Green, green, green.
The leader just did a
Make sure we're ready to break.
183 are on your right. Still there.
They're 3 wide ahead of us, making contact.
Still there.
There's an incident behind.
All clear.
And I'm
all
loose.
clear.
And
Got one on your right.
oh,
2 wide, you're on the
okay.
left. Are on your right. 2 wide there. Still there.
Don't know how we lived through that.
Still there.
All we
Clear
left
on
was
the
just
right.
kept driving through it.
Wow. I think Jacob got
Hey, we
spun
joined perpendicular to.
in front of us, and we somehow missed it. I knew he was... When I saw him spinning, he was coming across the whole track. So I just had to hold my line and hope he got left of us quick enough, and he did. Incident ahead. Somebody's in the wall there.
Got one on your left. Stay right.
See if we can make this pass. New tires feel so much better.
Got one
It's
on your
crazy. So much more grip on
left.
exit.
Right there.
You can actually turn a little bit.
Got the boss man going around, we could be in trouble.
Oh, we got a cluster of cars here.
Car on your left.
James. We'll see if we
Sorry
can
about that.
clear him before this corner, but we know we can go too wide with him.
Clear on the left.
We tried that in the heat, but we clear him. He's doing pretty good. He might have stayed out that last caution, but
Fastest lap of the session.
still running top 10.
Top 10.
And now we're into the top 10. Oh, somebody just got spun there. That was Sean. Man, this is
I heard you trying to get it back.
insane. And what a fun car to take around this track as well. Oh, somebody's losing it here.
Slow car up ahead. You got one on your right. All clear, all clear. 3
I'm
wide, you're in the
far
middle.
enough.
Clear, 2 wide.
All clear,
We
all
couldn't
clear.
avoid that. We just got slammed.
The car looks fine. No damage.
No damage, so we're fine. They just stopped in front of us. We didn't have anywhere to go.
Blocker going on there.
Nobody behind us had anywhere to go. We keep it straight, and apparently we have no damage. I don't know how. We got slammed really hard. And I think Shane maybe got through all that in front of us. Maybe that's not him
Car
up
on your
there.
right.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Clear on the right.
I think he went around us at full speed, missing that wreck, and got a whole bunch of spots back. Man, we've getting way too much luck that we do not deserve after wrecking that guy. But like I said, these are tanks. I don't know how we have no damage. Ryan got in that as well. He looked like he got hit hard, and he doesn't appear to have any damage either, so we are very lucky. Undeservedly so.
That was
I
your
got
fastest
damage.
lap
I
of
hit
the
that
session.
wall.
We just do our fastest lap of the race with 10 minutes to go. We are in P8. I think it's pretty optimal. We've gained 30 positions, starting at 38th. Mr. Spotter. Big gap behind us to Zachary. I think that was from that wreck that got us all
Sorry,
separated.
James, I was getting driven through.
You're fine.
The leader just did a
46.544.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
And we just keep setting fastest laps. We did a 46.1 there. It's
45.
that would have been a good qualifying run for us. Had we managed to do anything remotely good. But I've just been a huge mess in this one, but it looks like we're going to get away with it. At least for right now. There's plenty of time for me to make a mistake. We are pulling away
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
from Zachary behind
Car's
us.
broke. Car's broke.
Guys in front of me are pulling away. I don't have their speed. I'm not pushing 110% just so I can try and not go off, but I'm pretty much going as fast as I can without wrecking. That's why we were setting fastest laps.
Car's gonna have a good race.
And that's going to hurt the lap time. Shane getting past there. I wonder if he stayed out and is on old tires, because he looks like he's losing time out of the corner. And that's definitely what those older tires were doing. You just had no grip to turn and carry speed out, or keep it low enough to carry speed. We might be able to pass him ourselves here in a few. 7.5 minutes left. This isn't where I want to pass him. Looks like we're not going to have a chance anyway yet. Maybe try and get him into one. Or out of one. We're pretty far back to dive it in here, though. Let's try and keep it low, and maybe he'll push out wide like that.
Car on your left.
Try and keep the momentum. It's going to be tough here, but we're going to have priority, or the preferred line at least,
Still there.
if we keep it on the track.
Stay right. All clear.
We
all
complete the
clear.
pass. Good clean battle there. Puts us P7. 5.5 to people behind us. We'll see if we can catch up to these guys. I don't think we'll be able to, though. Unless there's some contact or something. No, I don't need to be blowing the corner. Man, what a race. I shouldn't be in this spot. I should have parked it after wrecking Jake. Totally didn't mean to. But karma was definitely should have got me back. And we got in that wreck, but somehow with this damage model, we get no damage from it.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
We deserve to have damage for sure.
Car
73 has taken the lead.
73 is taking the lead. That is Hayden. Chris, not far behind him. And we always know Chris is fast.
Five minutes to go.
5 minutes left. That'll be about 6-7 laps probably. Big gap behind us. I think Shane is just on old tires. They are racing side by side really aggressively right there. We're pushing out to the wall.
The leader just did a
46.815.
This little 3-car group might give us some spots. Billy, who I think wrecked early, he's up in there. So he must have got some track position back, staying out. He's clearly got speed. They might start battling pretty hard. We may get a chance to close in and maybe steal us a spot or two. But I think that's probably just wishful thinking.
Go left.
Oh, James coming out of the pits. Something must have happened to him, unfortunately. He was looking pretty good. He passed us early on. He was moving forward. Trying to take a drink of water and shift at the same time. I really do like this track though. I used to run it, like I said at the beginning. I used to race the Spec Racer here a lot. And I really enjoyed it. When I first started road racing, I raced the Spec
Car
quite a bit.
86.
has taken the lead.
And I remember I did 3 or 4 races here one week, like the same week, which is something I do not do at all now. Race the same thing more than once a week. But I was trying to get better at road racing. I hadn't road raced at all. For anything. But then I woke up one day and decided I wanted to do a full NIS season for the first time, and they run 2 road courses a year, so I figured I better start road racing and get practice. Figure out what the heck turning right means. And now I can do them, but I am not a road racer by any means. And I do not have near the knowledge or skills that I would do on an oval. Just much more comfortable on oval. Not that I'm super skilled at oval either. I am more skilled at oval than I am skilled at road, which I think I've made abundantly obvious many times. But it's still fun to come out here and do road courses every once in a while. I like combos like this too. Oh man. We really caught him middle of the corner there. Do we have a chance at making another pass? Or two? I don't know. At this point, not yet. We've only got a handful of laps left, 56 seconds left. We might get white flag here, but most likely it'll be 2 to go. White flag next time. He goes to the outside of Billy. We can try and follow Billy around the corner here.
One on your left. Go right. Still there.
And somebody spun there. I was not expecting that, and that messed up my shifting. I don't know if that was for position or not.
All clear, all clear.
It maybe cost us a spot there, but it's okay. I don't know if that was a lap car or what. I could not tell at all. This should be white.
Alright, man. White flag. One more lap to go.
The leader just did a
47.157.
We got Jeff lap down here. He's staying high
Got
for
one
us.
on your
Thank
left.
you.
Keep right there.
Try and get it out of the corner decently.
All clear, all clear.
Still in 7th, so it must not have been for position. I'm missing it.
How fast are you guys? What?
Cannot get it into gear. Oh, he's loose.
Or on your right.
Gotta try and take it.
Well done.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Clear on the
We
right.
slammed the wall.
Wheel damage. We have a car stopped
My
on
bad
the
there, Gavin.
No, I think that was my fault. Sorry, but that was a fun finish. Oh, we get the spot. That was just hard racing there. We were both pushing as hard as we could there, and that's not a corner you can really push. And I feel bad I shoved him out of there. We take the spot away, but at least he finished 7th. Slammed the wall there. We were a mess, but we climb away with a decent finish. 6th place. My gosh, we did not deserve that at all. Good finish there with Phillip. Let's watch that finish. He got a little loose there trying to get underneath Billy. He's gassing it up as much as he can. Jumps sideways a little bit, so we go to his left, and I had not been too wide here in a long time, especially on the left side, and I'm just trying to get it to turn. He gave us plenty of room there, and I think he just felt bad and just lifted, but that was definitely not his fault at all. Let's go take a look at when we wrecked. I believe it was Jake in the 51. Should be this corner. Or this lap. Yeah, just
Congrats, Chris.
terrible mistake by me. Feel really bad about that. He wound up finishing 26th, though he rebounded for a pretty decent finish at least. Almost made it midway up the field. Looked like from this, he got it going pretty quickly, and again, with these cars, I don't think he had much damage, but I was on the brakes. Like, I'm on the brakes, I was keeping a little throttle in it so I could downshift. But I was just watching his bumper. I overdrove it a little bit, and I was thinking he'd go out more to the left. I was going to try and outbrake him, but that was just a terrible, terrible mistake. I don't know if we're going to be able to see much. I guess we'll go to the beginning real quick and see. That was a big wreck there. With Roger in the 45. James pushed up a little bit, and then the 35 gets loose, cuts across both of them, and then catches the rear tire. I need to see when we missed that wreck right after that last restart. But I don't know if we'll go through all the incidents. Hopefully Nick does. That was a lot. And oh, Mark is completely broken. We'll see how that happened. He just gets hooked there. They're racing too wide. They just kind of come together a little bit, and he just gets the wall and then comes across, and that little contact after saying these cars are tanks just completely breaks the suspension, and that's unfortunate for Mark. I believe it was Jacob that spun across our nose in that final restart, which would be like this lap. Oh man, there's wrecks everywhere. Nick was wrecked there. How did Nick get wrecked? Too wide through this portion. He grabs the wall there. He cuts across, and then the 35's there. And the 35 pushes out a little bit. But I think Nick maybe thought he had cleared him. Single monitor, he may not have been able to see him. That spins them both to the left. And we want to see, that was after Jacob, I believe. Because I think he spun in front of us on this restart. This is right after we took the green. He just gets loose, and then the 35 gets loose as well on his outside. I don't know how we missed that. That was crazy. Hopefully Jake isn't too upset about that. I definitely feel very bad about it. At least he didn't get sent to dead last or anything. We were all getting loose there. Oh my gosh, look how close that was. That should be a thumbnail. Nick right there as well. We somehow both miss him. We got so close to that. Oh my gosh. Luckily, he was spinning it across the track so quickly that I don't think anybody hit him. He did a great job getting out of the way. Crazy stuff. And then the final lap, we're trying to get another spot. Billy was falling off a little bit. He might have been on older tires. What were our tires at the end? 93, 91 for the fronts. So he crosses under. I don't think I'm going to get there, but then he gets loose. And I thought, now's our chance, but I knew this was going to be dangerous. I did not think we were going to have advantage for that, and I just... way too much speed, way too much tire. I have to just turn the car straight left as soon as we hit the wall so we don't bounce off and run into him. Luckily, I don't think we did. Maybe netcode there, but I think he just tried to avoid us. I'm just trying to nurse it home at that point. Oh my gosh. That was a fun one. That was an intense race. I feel really terrible about Jake. And we definitely did not deserve that finish, but I didn't want to give up. I was having so much fun when we were actually racing and not running people over. Chris gets the win. He gets ahead of Hayden and Ty. Great job to Chris. And I will take a top 6 after all that. Bunch of people out there with 0x. Well, that might be people that, well, maybe nobody in the actual race had a 0x because Kale's there with a 3x. Chris ends up with 6. We ended up with 15. We got a 2x right there at the end, I think. And we had a 4x with that one wreck. Let's take a look at that wreck, actually. We didn't see that yet, where we were just stopped. It was in the final run. Maybe lap 38. Somebody gets spun there. We saw that. I think that's Sean. Looks like he just comes up out of the corner. 24's there. And then the 24 gets loose on entry here, and that spins him to the right into Spencer, I believe, and then we're just all stacked up here. I can't really see over the hood and how much track we got to the left. I could have dove left here looking at it from this angle, but instead we just pack into the back of Ryan, James into the back of us, and then Bryson into the back of James, and we're just all stacked up there. And then I think Shane comes flying through. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. I saw somebody come flying through. Maybe it was Ty. Because it had just opened right up for him, and he got all those spots. So it worked out well for him. Oh, that was a fun one. I really, really, really wish we hadn't run him over. Because that really ruined some of the enjoyment I had in this race. Feeling terrible about that, but it was a very fun race. Lots of contact. Very, very tough combo, and when you get tough combo, a car that doesn't like to slow down at very sharp hairpins like this track has, there's going to be a lot of contact, but I think we had some really good racing as well. And that'll do it. That was a fun one. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to getting back to an oval where I can maybe do a little bit better and be less of a mess all over the place. But yeah, thanks for watching.